What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Today we kick off the Gauntlet Series for the soundcore H3 earbuds. I'm about to call them headphones. Man, this is going to be a lot of fun. I got a great lineup. I consider a great lineup. Some headphones, there I go with the headphones, earbuds that I think will give these guys a good run for their money. I hope you guys enjoy this series as much as I know I will. So let's go ahead and introduce their very first opponent. In this one, the TOZO Golden X1s. Now, I haven't had these guys in a Gauntlet Series in quite some time. That's my bad, because they are truly one of the pairs that I definitely think should get a lot of shine. I'm still waiting on the Golden X2s to drop by TOZO. If you're here watching this video, TOZO, we waiting. But we got the X1s here. So what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and get this popping. So as always, if you want to see price, specs, and app breakdowns for either one of these earbuds, I'll leave links in the description below to my unboxing videos for both. I'll also leave links where you can pick up one or both of these if you are interested. All right, real quick, let's go ahead and take a look at both of these. They are both of the in-ear form factor. Of course, the H3s are bigger, a little bit more bulkier earbud than the X1s are, but still, I still love the way they fit and feel. We've got the large ear tips on both of them, stock ear tips, the large ones there. Man, they look, both of them are very, very comfortable for long-term listening and everything. The X1s do have a little nub type stem. I consider them in-ear. I don't consider them stem style earbuds, but they do have this little nub here where your mic is for phone calls and stuff. But I definitely consider these in-ear earbuds. All right, so what we're going to do now is, again, I love the way both of these look. We'll go ahead, we'll go through some testing. We'll test the mics. We'll do the noise canceling. And then we'll come back and do that sound test. Stay strapped in.
This is a mic test with the soundPEATS H3 Earbuds in a quiet location. This is a mic test with the soundPEATS H3 Earbuds in a quiet location. This is a mic test with the soundPEATS H3 Earbuds in a crowded location. This is a mic test with the soundPEATS H3 Earbuds in a crowded location. This is a mic test with the TOZO Golden X1 Earbuds in a quiet location. This is a mic test with the TOZO Golden X1 earbuds in a quiet location. This is a mic test with the TOZO Golden X1 earbuds in a crowded location. This is a mic test with the TOZO Golden X1 earbuds in a crowded location.
Okay, we are outside for noise canceling test with the soundPEATS H3 earbuds. Let me paint the picture. We got kind of an overcast day, but we got cars coming left and right behind me. Pretty busy roadway as usual. We got light wind breeze coming into my face right now, kind of like in this direction, but it's not heavy, but it's a nice gentle breeze. You can definitely feel it and kind of hear it, but that sets the picture right now. We also have trains in the far back behind the buildings behind me. You may hear those two here on the video. So right now we have them in transparency mode. And right now I can hear everything. They call it the pass-through when you have your earbuds in, but basically transparency. And I can hear everything. The cars that we're riding past, they sound perfectly fine. I got the wind noise and everything now that the breeze has picked up a little bit. I'm picking that up a little bit, especially if I turn left and right. I definitely hear it, okay? Now all of a sudden, all my cars disappeared on me for this test. All right, so what we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and put these guys in noise canceling mode. All right, right now they're in adaptive mode. And I have to admit, the wind noise, gone. Mostly gone. I can slightly hear it now. If I turn my head a certain way, I slightly hear it, but it's gone for the most part. Now, as far as that car that just rode past and this car right here, I can hear it a little bit. So we want to go ahead and switch it to outdoor noise canceling. Well, actually, no, let's go to traffic mode. We're in traffic mode now. And right now. Again, there's hardly any traffic right now, but I want to be able to hear the difference. Okay, we got some cars coming, so we're going to test it right here. I'm in traffic mode now. All right, so this should knock out most of the traffic sound. And it knocked it down. It's not quiet. Let's go to outdoor. Okay, outdoors a little louder. Traffic mode quieted just a little bit more. Is it blocking it out? No, it's not blocking it out completely. But it does quiet it a lot, depending on your the mode you switch. I would take the outdoor one if I had to choose a proper noise canceling one out of the four. I would go with either adaptive or outdoor. I think those are the two best options there. I mean, are they completely taking out everything? No, they're not. And just to let you know, I did switch to the largest set of ear tips. So I got like the extra large in. That got a really good seal on them and everything. I thought the large would do it, but they kind of felt a little looser in my ear. So I went up to the top level. And also, I am not listening to any audio. Okay, so this is strictly the strength of the noise canceling technology in the earbuds. No music or anything like that is being played at this time. So how would I rate these? Between 1 and 10, 1 being absolute trash, 10 being the best ever. I think I will go with 6.5. Yeah, I will go with 6.5. Reason being is because you have four options, and 2 of them really don't move the needle as much. And the adaptive, when I say don't move the needle, I mean the traffic and outdoor. You may be just a tick quieter between the two. Noise and adaptive is, it is what it is. It doesn't block out everything, but it is what it is. Let's try, let's go back in real quick. Let's try the indoor. Yeah, I did try indoor too. I'm gonna show you. I'm sorry, I did that too fast. All right, indoor too, and yeah, really no change in it. So you got 4 options, and yeah, 6.5 is where I'm at with these. It could be a lot better in my opinion, especially if this is going to be rated up there or in the realm of like your they want these to be like with your AirPods and stuff like that. So you definitely got to step your game up when it comes to noise canceling. All right, so yeah, so this has been the ANC test for the SoundPEATS H3 Earbuds. All right, we have the TOZO Golden X1 earbuds in the ears. As you can see, right now they're in transparency mode. Let me pull up the app. And you can see we're in transparency mode. Now, granted, there are different settings, noise canceling settings for these earbuds on the app, which I think is impressive. But we're only going to deal with noise canceling and transparency. Like you see, I got traffic coming down the block. So I got some good ambient sound. So we're going to go ahead and jump into noise canceling mode. See how they do. All right, noise canceling is on. Now with the transparency mode, I was able to hear a good bit of the noise of the sounds from the vehicles and everything going by. Now the noise canceling's turned on. I could barely hear it. Some does leak through. I got a little wind. I can't hear that go through, but I could barely hear some of the vehicle drive past. So it's an okay ANC technology in these earbuds. What I would say is, I don't know where I would rate them just yet with the other earbuds, but it's okay. Again, this is done with no audio being played. This is strictly the strength of the power, rather, of the ANC technology within these earbuds. Okay, so this has been an ANC test for the TOZO Go Next One earbuds. All right, we are back in for the sound test. We're going to start off with the H3s. We are in the PEATS audio app. Sorry, I was about to call it the other thing. The PEATS audio app. And as you can see, we do have LDAC turned on here. I just want to quickly show you guys that we do have LDAC turned on also in the phone for the H3s. And we have it here for the X1s as well. So that way we can get that all out the way. All right, so let's go ahead back in. Want to quickly show you guys my EQ settings here. Those are my EQ settings for the H3s. All right, so just wanted to let y'all know that. Let's go ahead and get into our music. Let's go ahead and open this up now because the app doesn't work well with the... I thought I had my music. Oh, I do. There it is. App doesn't work well with the earbuds, with the phone and tablet mode. All right. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to pop in the H3s. Make sure they're good and secure. All right. Left one doesn't. Okay, there we go. Left one didn't feel like it was secure enough for me. We'll go back into the app real quick. This is going to be really huge, but we're going to make sure noise canceling is turned on. All right. We're going to put it on indoor. All right, there we go. So now we are back in. We're going to make sure that check our listening level. We are there. All right, quick test. Okay, we are good to go. Let's get the camera cut. Sorry about that. We will get the camera right here. All right, now let's flip the cameras. I didn't have my front-facing camera turned on. That was my bad. So we are good to go now. So here we go. Song number 1, Dominic Feels Like Me, Feeling Good with the H3s. Let's get it. All right, volume level. Don't have to worry about changing it. Gets plenty loud on here. I like it. Very clear with the vocalist too. Okay, now you got the background vocalist coming in, sounding nice and clear. Yeah, you're getting the nuance of it, the inhales, the exhales. Again, get the enunciation of the words, the B's, the P's, the T's. Excuse me. So I'm very clear. Again, the exhale, you're getting that detail. Again, love the background vocalists, how they come in and nice and clear. Oh, sounds so clean. Again, very, very clear with the vocalists. I got all wrapped up in. I love when they harmonize. It sounds so good together. Very, very clear. Great start for these headphones in this series. So or earbuds. I keep calling them headphones. Earbuds. All right. What we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and we'll switch over to the Go Next Ones and see how they handle the first song. All right, we're back in. We got the X1s on paired up. We are in the TOZO app. So I want to quickly show you guys my EQ settings. Let's go in. Let me go into my... All right. There we go. Let's see if they'll allow me to... Well, there it is right there. Let me see if they'll show me. That's my EQ settings for them. I'm going to rock with that. For some reason, let me see. Cancel that. I don't want to change. Okay, fine. All right, so let me go out until I did that. All right, so what we got now, we got noise canceling turned on. I even went through and did the, I don't know why that's turned off. I went in and did the earphone test, the ear tone test rather. I don't know why that turned off, but let me see. Oh, okay. So I can only use one or the other. I can't use the ear tone and the EQ. So that explains that. All right. So let me see. Let me go back in. and fix that. So turn off the ear tone, and we're gonna go into my EQ settings. All right, let's go ahead and get that back up. All right, so I can't use the ear tone and EQ simultaneously. It has to be one or the other. So we're gonna go with my my EQ settings here for this test. All right, and we've got our first song all queued up. Let's go ahead and open that up. Let's pop these guys in. Make sure we are good and secure. All right. We are golden there. I want to make sure my EQ, let me make sure that the ANC is set to noise canceling. All right, there we go. Okay, now we're good. All right, let's go ahead and do a quick test. Whoa, it's not. All right, I'm glad I did test that. Let's go in here and take a quick look. Little technology there. So why? Okay. Let me fix this. I'm running into a problem. I'm hitting play, but it's only playing on the throughout the phone. Let me fix that. All right, got it fixed. Had to turn off the audio switch, turn it back on. Now we're golden. All right. I thought I was going to have to do some deep diving in there. All right, let's go ahead and start over. Let's get the camera flip. All right. I didn't do picture-in-picture for the H3s, but I'm going to do it here. Get our little cutaway. All right, here we go. Song number 1. Go next ones. It's been a minute. This should be good. Let's get it. Okay, right off the bat, love the volume. Don't have to turn it up past my preferred level. Very clear vocals. Again, love the background vocalists, how they come in. They sound nice and clear, filling in the sound stage. Again, with the breathing. Again, with the popping of the sound, the B's, the P's, the T's, just popping, sounding very, very clear. Getting the echoing as well. Again, background vocalist sounding very clear. You're getting the nuance too. Her breathing rhythms, fantastic. Again, very, very clear. Man, it sounds so clean. I absolutely enjoy it. All right, so what we're gonna do now is this is gonna be a great one. We'll go ahead and we'll get into our bass song. This should be a lot of fun with these two. I can't wait to see how they match up. Stay strapped in. All right, we're back in for our second song, our bass song. We got Pony by Werno. We got the H3s in. Let's go ahead and get this cut away. Camera switch. We're good to go. Let's get it. This is going to be exciting. I can't wait. All right, right off the bat, volume fantastic. Don't have to worry about it. The vocalist nice and clear. The piano in the back, nice and clear. Ooh, there go that low end bass. Oh, it's rumbling. Oh, that sounds so good. Rumbling. That low end just rumbling under the surface. Ooh. All right. We're going to turn this up a little bit. I want to hear that bass hit. All right. I don't have to go no higher than that. That's like 2 or 3 clicks. I'm good. All right. Here we go. Woo. Oh, and the low. Oh, that's clean. Again, no distortion. I'm not going any higher than this because I love my hearing. But that bass is... Oh, let me get back down where I belong. That bass is sinister. So clean. And that bass drop is just right on point. I love the low end on these. It just sounds so clear. I really, really enjoy it. Man, these guys is really doing the business. All right, let's go ahead. We're going to pop these out. And we're going to dive right into the X1s. All right, let's do a quick test. All right, we are ready to go. All right, here we go. Right on the fly. We got the Golden X1s in. Song number 2, our bass song. Let's get it. Also, nice the volume. Don't have to worry about turning it up. Look, sounds very clear. So does the piano. Here we go. Ooh. Oh, that bass is rumbling. That low end is just rumbling. Let's go ahead and turn this up a little bit. Ooh, that bass is clean. All right. Ah, that sounds so good. Nice and clear with the vocals. All right, here come that bass hit. Here come that bass hit. Woo! And the low end rumbling. Oh my God, these are insane. All right, let me come back down. Come back down where I'm at. Where I belong, rather. Woo. Whoa. Whoa. Oh, the bass just absolutely thumps with these. Fantastic. Oh my goodness. This is a battle, man. This is a battle. All right. What we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and go into our third song. Stay strapped in. All right. We're back in for our third and final song. We will go with Mozart by Don Giovanni, or Mozart's Don Giovanni, Sweet KV 527. This is going to be a lot of fun. I don't know why. I just love this song for testing. So we got the H3s in. Let's go ahead and get the camera flip over. Let's get our cutaway going. All right, here we go. Song number 3 with the H3s. Let's get it. Again, nice. Right at the beginning, right off the bat, you hear the low end from the cello, the low strings, but that lead violin is very crisp. And then you got the background violin is just chipping away, sounding. You really pick up that detail too. And I love the ebbs and flows. I always say that, but I do. Now we in like the ebbs, like we're like the tempo's turned up a little bit. Well, I, again, love my cello. The cello one here is my favorite instrument on this one because it gives you that nice little low end bass to it. It's very nice. Oh, sounds so clean. Now it's picking up again. I love how crisp the violins are. Sounds so good. And again, the sound stage is phenomenal. It sounds like you got a nice wide sound stage with that one as well. Man, these earbuds are just living up to the hype. All right, let's go ahead and pop these out. We're gonna put in the X1s right here on the fly. All right, let's back this up. Do a quick test. All right, we are good to go. And make sure we're locked in. Nice and secure. All right, we are locked in. The TOZO Golden X1s. Final song. Let's get it. Love it. Love that cello right at the beginning. Sounds so clean with that that I'm ready saxophone. The violin, lead violin is very, very crisp. And you got that background one. You can this just sounded really clear too, but that's just the collective altogether is wonderful. Again, I love the cello, how it just gives you that nice, clean, little subtle bass. Oh, again, that rumble, man. So clean, very clear. Oh my goodness, I love it. I just love the way it's all coming together. You gotta listen to these, man. Oh, and the cello at the right there. Let me pause that. At the end, just comes in with that nice thunderous low. I guess you can call it low end bass with the lower chords. Just nice and powerful. Right at the end of that, there, very clean. All right, man. This has been a great battle, man. I'm telling you, this is a great kickoff. All right, so what we're gonna do now? We're gonna get this cleaned up. We're gonna come back. We're gonna talk about both of these. We're gonna compare them, break down each of them category by category. We're gonna pick our winner. Stay strapped in. All right, we're back in, and man, this has been a fantastic episode to start off this Gauntlet series. Oh, it's been so long. It's been a while since I had the X1s out here, and man, I'm telling you, they actually showed up and showed out. Man, they did a fantastic job. Of course, the H3s, wonderful. But we're gonna break this down. So let's go ahead and we're gonna start off with the pricing. They both get a point for that because when I purchased them both, they were at the same price point right now. They're at the same price point. But right now, you could get the X1s cheaper. They've been out for over a year now, so their price has dipped a little bit. But at the time of purchase, they both are at the exact same price, which is $149.99 is when I got these both. But like I said, the X1s can be picked up cheaper now. So they both get a point for that. Excuse me. As for the apps, I'm going to give them both points on that. Both of them, they're not good for in tablet mode on my Z Fold 7, but if I'm in candy bar mode, they're fine. They work wonderfully. So I'm going to give them both points on that. As far as the mics, it's really good. They do. I'm gonna give them both points on it, man. They both sound really good. In the crowded situations, they both let quite a bit ambient sound in, but you still sound nice and clear on when you're talking to someone on the phone. They can hear you just as clear, even though with the ambient sound in. So I'm gonna give them both points on that. As far as the noise canceling, I am. That's a tough one there. I'm gonna give them both points on it. I can't decide between the two. They both didn't knock out a lot. They deadened a lot of sound, but they did not block out outside of wind noise. They did a really good job of just eliminating the wind noise. But when it came to traffic and stuff like that, they didn't knock out noticeable. I mean, they deadened the sound, but didn't knock it out completely. So I'm gonna give them both points on that one too. So we're pretty much neck and neck all the way down this list so far. So now we're gonna go ahead into the sound test. All right. So as far as the first song, both of them did a fantastic job. Very clear with the lead vocalist. Background vocalist was also clear and balanced. Filled out the sound stage. Absolutely liked it. There was a slight difference. I think the H3s was just a tad bit warmer in sound, just a little bit when compared to the X1s. But I mean, that's if you're nitpicking. I mean, if you put them on and went out and just by sitting here listening to them like back to back, you could tell. But again, not something I wouldn't hold that against the H3s because it's not that drastic of a difference. But I just wanted to point that out. Just trying to keep everything 100. All right. But again, like I said, vocalist, background, and lead vocalist, very clear on both of them. You got all the enunciation issue with the B's, the P's, and T's. They was popping, all the nuance there in her as far as her singing. You got all of it. Sound really good on both of them. Now we flipped over to our second song, our bass song, Pony by Werenoy. Man, they both came in and they really, really rocked with that bass. The vocalist was nice and clear on both of them. You could hear every word. no distortions, and that bass was just fantastic on both of these. I mean, just punching on the H3s, the X1s again coming in punching hard with the bass, that low end bass, and then you got that bass drop. Even at a higher volume levels, they did a wonderful job of having being able to handle that bass without any distortion. And again, of course, the mids and highs were fantastic for the vocals as well on that one. So they just doing a fantastic job. Moving in on to our third song, Mozart. I think they both had that more of a brighter sound to it. The violins nice and crisp. And then of course you had the cello with that low chord to just give you that nice little low end rumble throughout the song. They both had that nice and prominent throughout. It was just fantastic all the way through, and they both did a fantastic job. You couldn't ask for a better serious start off here than these two. So if I had to choose, man, just based on everything, there's really there's really no wiggle room here. Oh my goodness, this is tough. If I had, who's going to win this one, because the TOZO X1s punch well up above their weight class. I'm telling you, these guys are just fantastic sounding. Just having these and just having them in this series makes me can't wait for the X2s to drop, because I know that's going to be something fantastic. We're waiting on you, TOZO. So, you know what? I can't choose. I'm gonna call this one a draw. I can't. I'm gonna call this one a draw. This one is so close. Like I said, there was just a slight warmer sound on the H3s than on the X1s. Again, I'm not gonna hold it against them, because it's that. That's really nitpicking there. But everything else is straight up 1-to-1, and that's impressive for the X1s, because these guys have a dual driver setup, and the H3s have a triple driver setup, and yet they still hang with them throughout the whole thing. I'm just telling you. All right, you know what we're going to do? I wanted to say this a draw. I'm not going to call this a draw. I'm going to go in. We doing some overtime. I'm going to go ahead, just try to keep this video shorter. I'm going to go ahead and listen to a couple songs off camera, and I'm going to come back. We're going to have a definitive winner. Stay strapped in. All right, back in. I've listened to a variety of different songs, like I said, 1 minute each. I did some rap. I did some R&B. I did a little bit of jazz as well. And it's still very, very close on this one. But man, this is crazy. This has been, you're so close. Yeah, I'm just going to have to call it a draw. It's a draw. They are that close together when it comes to sound. And again, huge props to the X1s. They're really punching above their weight class. They're matching the sound and tuning of a brand new set of earbuds that's just come out with a triple driver setup. These guys are meeting the moment. Fantastic. I'm not going to leave this go too much longer. Video's been long enough, but even after overtime, listening off camera to several other songs, I still cannot say for definitively which one had the upper hand in this. So we're going to call this one a draw, and this is going to wrap up episode 1 of the Gauntlet Series for the SoundPEATS H3 Earbuds. Man, this is going to be, if this is any indication of what's coming up, this is going to be a real fun series. So I hope you guys like it. If you do, go and hit the like button if you want to join me as I continue this series, as well as the other series I got going on, unboxings I got coming up. Definitely hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. That way you're notified when videos like this and others drop. And I will catch you guys on the next one. Peace.